Welcome to the 7th anniversary show of It's All Been Done Radio Hour. I'm terrible at speeches. I'm much better at writing. And yes, Nathan, I know my writing sucks, so that's saying something. I've clearly written out the speech, and when I do it this way, I tend to skip anything too sappy as I read and cut it short. I'm going to try not to do it this time. Stick with what's on the page because the cast deserves to hear it. It's been one of the greatest joys of my life to produce this show. I've worked with an amazing group of people, some of whom have become my greatest friends. I count past members and guest stars who are not here today among this group. But look at these people right here, right now, because these people are amazing. They inspire me. I said at the beginning if I could write brilliant stories, and I know my stories aren't brilliant, Nathan, they would fall flat if there wasn't a strong cast performing them. This cast does the opposite. They elevate even the most mediocre of the scripts I write into something great. Some episodes I feel good about when I hand them the pages, some less so, but I never cease to be amazed by what they do with it. What I didn't expect at the start of the show was just how much influence they would have on what I write, and how much the stories and characters grow because of them. The richness of detail they bring to their performances has pushed me to give them better material, which they then make even stronger. It's a cycle that's rewarding and humbling. Both the new cast members and the old, I love you, you're incredible. Today's show brings back two segments we previously ended. The Scary Dad ran for 10 episodes from our first performance in July 2015 through May of 2017. Porn Star Detectives was also part of that first show in 2015, and it ran 20 episodes through May 2018. At the time they both ended, I said I would bring them back today for a special, and the basic structure of today's show was conceived in 2017. I just waited 5 years to write it. As is appropriate because the story takes place about 5 years after those other stories ended. So there are some things I regret about those early scripts. There are many things I don't. I'm still a bit proud of predicting Donald Trump would cause a terrible pandemic, although admittedly in real life he only exacerbated it, he didn't cause it. In our story, he was actually responsible for the zombie apocalypse, and I stand by that. He's not part of today's show. He was in earlier episodes. I don't regret making Chase sing the Porn Stars theme song and changing the words on him so many times. And I don't regret casting any of these actors. I do regret a few of the jokes. But really, despite ending these segments for a reason, I wanted to bring them back because, if you can't tell by now, I'm a fan of these people and the characters they play. And I really missed Coco and Courtney and Amber and Stacy and Brentley, and I wanted to see them again. And because I'm lucky enough the cast has stuck around for so long, we get to do a sequel now 5 years later. So I hope you enjoyed today's show. Come see Red Herrings Waiting for Good to Hope tonight or tomorrow or next weekend because they're an amazing theater company that puts on amazing work, and I'm very grateful for them hosting us this past year. Also, come see us next month at our new home in Worthington at Boxland Media, who we're very excited to be collaborating with. And now, without further ado, It's All Been Done Radio Hour.